Hey everybody, welcome back to our A to Z series, focusing on supporting children with reading and learning difficulties. I am Florence Calendar, your educational consultant, learning strategist, and the difference in learning speaker, with over 25 years of experience in helping children overcome challenges in their learning journey. Today's letter is G. And the word is growth mindset. Yeah, I have two words again, but it's a powerful concept that can transform the learning experience for children with reading difficulties. So, what is growth mindset? It is the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. It's about understanding that challenges and failures are opportunities for learning and growth rather than signs of inability. It's all about embracing difficulties, learning from feedback, and seeing effort as the path to mastery rather than intelligence. For children with reading and learning difficulties, adopting a growth mindset can be particularly empowering. It helps them to shift from feeling discouraged by or afraid of setbacks to seeing them as opportunities to improve and learn. So you may be wondering, well, then how does a growth mindset or a lack of a growth mindset show up in my child? Well, a growth mindset is the opposite of a fixed mindset. And a fixed mindset is the belief that a child's talents and their abilities, their intelligence is static and unchangeable. So when your child lacks a growth mindset, then they're going to be afraid of failure. They will avoid challenges and most likely will struggle with low self-esteem because they believe that their abilities are static and unchangeable. So this lack often leads to them avoiding tasks that they perceive as being too difficult. So if you hear your child saying something like, "I'm not good at reading," or "I'll never be able to read well," or "I'll never be able to read as well as my sister or my classmate or my brother," or if you see that they give up easily and they become frustrated when they don't understand something right away, pay attention to that, because they may have a fixed mindset, and that creates a cycle of avoidance and discouragement. And that then limits their potential and hinders their learning progress. And that's not what you want, is it? So when you notice those things, this is your opportunity to help them replace that type of thinking with a growth mindset. So they will demonstrate resilience in the face of challenges. They're going to persist in the learning process, and they will have a positive attitude towards reading and learning. So how does a fixed mindset impact your child's ability to learn? When your child believes that their abilities are fixed, they are less likely to take risks. And if you have to try new strategies and new techniques, you have to take a risk. So your child will resist trying new strategies, or they will just persist through their difficulties, not wanting to try anything else. They're going to see their mistakes as failure instead of looking at them as learning opportunities. And that perspective usually leads to a lack of motivation and a lack of engagement in learning activities. You will have a really hard time getting your child to do most things that have to do with learning and academic growth if they have this fixed mindset, which is the opposite of what we're talking about today. Now, over time, a lack of a growth mindset, which is the presence of a fixed mindset, that will result in lower academic performance, as you can very well see. If you follow the behavior that I've been talking about, yes, it's going to lead to a lower academic performance, which goes into your child's decreased self-esteem and a negative attitude towards learning in general. Without a growth mindset, your child may struggle to recover from setbacks. And that just leads to this downward spiral in both academic performance and also their personal growth. You don't want that. When your child believes that their abilities are fixed, then persistent failure and a lack of improvement will erode their confidence over time. But the good news is that you can begin to foster a growth mindset in your child. You begin that journey by praising their effort, not just their achievements. When you praise their effort, this will encourage them to value the process of learning, not just the end result. You get it? I want you to remember that developing a growth mindset is a journey. It's not a destination. It takes time and it takes patience, but the results are well worth it. So if you found today's tips helpful, please show your support by giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. Remember to hit the notification bell so you get more tips and strategies to support your child's learning journey in the upcoming videos in this series. Now, in the next video, we will discuss the letter H and look into hyperactivity and the difficulty it causes in children with reading and learning difficulties. Let's work together to make learning fun, fast, and easy for every child. Because it's easier to build strong children than to fix broken men and women. So until the next time, bye-bye now.